Well, wait. You all right? Good afternoon, and it's the 17th of July, Friday, and we are finally getting out. We're heading to South Wales. No wild camping, just a weekend away in the camper. We're away from Friday to Monday, and it feels good, really good. The reason we're going wild camping is because we're mountain biking this weekend, because Lucy has now got herself an e-bike. So this will be her first ride, so we're going to head to a couple of trail centres. So, welcome along on this one, finally, thank heavens, once again. And let's see how this one goes. Oh, it's good to be back in Wales. Welcome back. So, we've just stopped to go to Asda, get some supplies. I fancied a prawn cocktail for lunch, so we're going to have that. Anyway, here is Lucy's new bike, and that's the important bit. So yeah, she's got herself a hardtail, Specialised. We had to go to Spain for this. There were none in the country in her size, none anywhere until October. And as everyone knows, the bike business has gone mad. So we're going to get some food, and I will catch up with you later when we get to the Glencore Ponds. Hello guys, well we've arrived at Glencore Ponds. And that is the bike centre. And there's my prawn cocktail. Han's with us as well, he's having a salami sandwich. There you go. Telly's on. And the wine is coming out. So happy days, we're going to settle down, have some lunch. Catch you later.
One of these buttons in it, that's it, it's on.
Turn you. Okay, this is Lucy's maiden voyage on her e-bike.
Round the lake.
Yep.
Clipped in.
Yep. Good?
Yep.
Right, see you in a minute.
Oh, I'm on the wrong, I can't tell what I'm in, hang on. I'm in boost.
Well then just click down as you're riding along.
Oh no, it's the wrong setting on here.
It's all new to you, isn't it?
I don't know what...
Right, this tells you what your power is. So
okay.
When you click up, it will go boost,
right.
And then it will go into turbo.
Right, so I just want to eat...
minimum at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, right, see you in a while.
Right, lead the way.
You're on eco at the moment. Yeah, brilliant. Here's my bike. So, yeah, all good, and we've got a generator as well. Because with the e-bikes, we've got to charge them now when we go away, and they take far too much power from the van. So yeah, we've bought ourselves a Jenny. Sorry, is there something on the lens there? Yeah, so it should be a good weekend. Not the normal wild camping, but that will be resumed soon, I hope. I'm looking forward to riding the Whites Trail with Lucy tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be good. Well, it's a bit chillier here than it is in London, that's for sure. But we're staying in this car park tonight. We had a word over there because there is a campsite, but he said it's up to us if we want to stay here, we're fine. We've had a coffee up in there. They only opened today, so we're expecting it to be very busy in the morning, but we've got our place to park. Lucy's cooking dinner over there. What is it, maple pork chops?
Maple barbecue pork steaks?
Oh, pork loin steaks, maple barbecue, that'd be nice. Han's doing his own dinner. So, it's great to be back out. It's very weird coming back here because, like I said, we used to mountain bike all the time. We were here 2004 we were coming here when it opened. You can see the trail zigzagging, but this was total forest. You couldn't see a thing. One of the best parts was the climb. It's a nice, but it's a nasty climb. And then you didn't know how high you'd got because you were all in the forest. And then you used to come out for a view down the valley here, and it would really spur you on because it was so, you realised how high you'd got. But now you know exactly how high you are on that trail because it's all been forested a couple of years ago by the look of it. So we are happy for the night. Let's get dinner. And dinner is served. Gorgeous. Lovely. Great to be back out, darling. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's Lucy. Social media as usual. Well, I want to talk, aren't I? Right, so unfortunately, because we are having a tow bar fitted, and we're going to get some real decent locks for these, because obviously this isn't a van for mountain bikers. And what I've had to do is I've chained the frames together with this rubbish lock. I've got a big D lock down there that will take some cutting, and this one is wrapped around the wheel, so it goes through my alloy. But this is the idea of this: is you cut it and 120 decibel alarm goes off, which is really handy because that's all I need. And this place gets locked at night at 11 o'clock. The gates are locked. Those gates over there and that, and it's got a complete fence around it. So yeah, I know it's risky, but we can't do a lot else. But we're literally sleeping just there, and I'm such a light sleeper. If that alarm goes off, oh, the D-lock's got an alarm on it as well. If it's moved or cut, that goes off as well. So yeah, we should be okay. I just don't want it to rain too hard on my e-bike. Never mind. Right, we are going to head to bed, get an early night, and I'll show you a bit of the trails tomorrow. Good night. Well, we made it through a lovely peaceful night, and the bikes are still there. All safe. Arn's having brekkie. Yeah. That's his setup. It needs a better lock. Bit murky up there today. It's a little bit of drizzle. It's stopped at the moment, but the wind's picking up. Never mind, it was meant to be lovely weather all week, wasn't it? So, good morning. We've got breakfast on. We're going to head off within the hour. It's not a long trail, but it's going to be interesting with Lucy's bike. The trouble is, I can't take the drone up. I was going to have the drone follow us up the climb and down the descent, make it a bit more interesting for people that aren't into mountain biking, but unfortunately it's too windy and a bit wet, so it's just going to be a little bit of helmet cam stuff, but just to give you an idea of what we're riding. Anyway, I will catch you a bit later. Welcome back. Here we are. This is the start of the trails. You come down here past the ponds. So this is the big baptism of fire for Lucy and her first e-bike ride. But as you can see, there's lots of midges and it's raining, drizzling, and so I can't get the camera out. I forgot the waterproof cover, so I'll just have to do the odd section like this. So we're going to head all the way up and round. We will catch up with you. Well, we might not be out of breath, but Arm will. Right, we'll see you on the trail. Ooh, hopefully the sound will be alright, but the wind's going to affect it because it's just a standard mic on the camera. Lucy's just taken a layer off because she found it too hot coming up here. So just it's like I said, you do work on an e-bike, you really do, because of the weight. You've got to keep it online, and you're constantly adjusting it and adjusting your body, even uphill. So all this business, sorry darling, what?
Alright, I said I can't still manage to get over the slab.
Yeah, all this business that e-bikes are cheating, as far as I'm concerned, you're only cheating if you're racing. And it's just another way to enjoy them, because you do get a workout for sure. But we've just come, obviously, down there is our van, the silver one. So we're climbing our way up, but horrible weather. Mizzle, the worst. I'm trying to video with one hand here, not easy. But you can see the climbing we've done. There's Han, normal bike, under his own steam. I'll tell you what, it is brilliant to be back here on the bikes. It's been about 6-7 years since I came here. We came here the opening week years ago before we went to Spain on the mountain bikes in 2004, and I do love this place, it's brilliant. Right, I better catch them up. Ooh, right, we've just stopped at the next marker. This is the trail we're doing. The white's level, and the rain's pretty sheeting across at the moment, as you can see, which is a bit sheet. Yeah. But what do you reckon so far, Lou?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I'm obviously struggling over the real technical rocks.
Yeah.
But I'm out of practice anyway.
Let's have a look. What have you used? 1 or 2 bars you've used already? No. It's only a 400 watt battery on this bike, but with Lucy's weight and with it being a hardtail and lighter, we're thinking it should last roughly like mine does. Beautiful, we're into the woods now. Above where they've cleared it all. You all right, Lou?
Yeah, good.
Look at her go. Han's catching us up because that was quite a techie, steep little climb.
Austin went right, I went left.
Oh, he's done it. Easy. So the bike is doing brilliantly. I've still got full battery. And we're heading off up there. It's always the case in these places, the midges, they are pretty bad. I don't know if you can make them out. But as soon as you stop, they're on you. Itchy little buggers, isn't they? Oh. This is how easy it is to climb on an e-bike. We haven't even got them in, I haven't got mine in boost, Lucy's isn't in turbo, they're in the medium mode. And as you can see, you can hold a conversation going up a trail like the Whites level. Yeah, you've got to, there's lots of techniques to learn on an e-bike. One of them is checking your brakes around the corner because your power will spin you out, it'll either wheelie you or push you, understeer your front wheel. So you just got to drag your brakes. Good?
Yeah. I nearly crashed.
Did you?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's easy, isn't it?
I didn't make that turn though, but I was unclipped.
You can see the effort Han's got to put in. Well done, mate. It's nice, isn't it? Just make sure you stay on the mesh. Oh, that's nice. Whoa! Whoa. Summary. Okay, we've just got back. I have used 20%. I'm sure the other bar will drop off pretty soon, but there's my battery level and I've used 20%. Whew. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant to be back out. Lucy loved it. So we're going to get the bikes washed off at the jet wash by the bike shop. I'll speak to you later. One thing I will say, it's much better coming back to a camper than back to a tent when you're mountain biking. It's oh, it's lovely. I'll just show you the best part about what I like. There you go, here's our bathroom. Excuse the state of it, all the bedding's here. But all I do is I unhook this curtain and then we hang the stuff up. It's got a heater outlet in here. We shut the door, leave the vent open, and it's literally like a drying room. Like the ones you get in a ski chalet, you know, the proper heating drying room. And you leave your stuff in here 1 hour and it's dry. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Kettle's just boiling. We'll have another bacon sarnie. Right, let's get sorted. Hello guys. Well, we packed up the bikes, showered, washed, filled up the water tanks, and I forgot to empty the toilet, so I'm going to have to nip in the public toilets here, because we are now at Afan bike park. We got in the car and we drove for ages, 10 minutes down the road. We're there, we're going to do the wall trail tomorrow, but as you can see behind me, when we got back to the trail centre, the heavens opened really. It was miserly for a while, but then it's been awful. So hopefully we'll get this out of the way by tomorrow so we can have a good ride, and Lucy can be amazed at her new e-bike again. So we're going to cook some dinner in a little while. Good morning, welcome to Afan Bike Park. Afan is just about to leave us. He's off home because he came down early Friday morning. He rode Cwmcarn on the way through, so yeah. See you later, mate. Drive careful. Yeah. See ya. There he goes.
You have to go right out of the river. Huh? Alright, you know that anyway.
So that's Han off. Yeah, another good day on the bike. So we're going to have some breakfast and get ready to ride. Hello once again, as you can see. We're out on the trail. We're on the Iwal on out of Afan, and this is all new to us. They've changed the start, so we've got to get through a barrier here. Sorry about that. We had to let some lads past. So yes, we're down at Afan and enjoying the new start to the trail. Oh, such a glorious day compared to yesterday. Look at this. Yeah. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There goes Luke. So, yeah, it's been, seems like an age ago lockdown started, back when we lost Marley. He's run these trails hundreds of times. He absolutely loved it around here. And yeah, crikey, months have passed. Remember the blossom on the cherry tree? Well, we got bowls of cherries off the cherry tree. They were gorgeous. We had too many, we had to give some away. And then the foxes, well, the foxes have just been fantastic. They left home, they left the den from under my shed, the whole family, all 6 of them, on June the 1st. I saw them all leave, and then they moved. I followed them. They went straight across the allotment, through the gates at the end of the allotment, through the fence, and then they're living overground in the brambles in the woods just behind our house. It's only a short section of woods before the field, but they come back every single day. The mum comes at around 6 o'clock and she takes her food. She doesn't take anything back for the youngsters now. And then about between 7 or about 8 o'clock, the youngsters turn up. But there is one beautiful girl, and she looks just like her mum, and she's actually taken ham from my hand now. And it's been brilliant watching those. So I expect in the next couple of months they'll either shoot off, or they might all stay in one group because everyone round here is feeding them so much. One of them, the mum, hopped over our fence the other day and she had about 6 chicken legs in her mouth from someone's dinner leftovers, didn't she?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been brilliant, but so good to get out. And the weather is beautiful. So, welcome along today, and let's have a good old ride today. We've just turned off the track next to the river and we started to climb. The wall is basically an up and a down, or it was. I just hope they haven't changed the descent, because I used to love the descent. That's Lucy climbing up this hill, effortless. Just started the fire road climb up on the wall, and you can see we're getting higher. The views are opening out. It's a lovely day, and it's great to be back on the bikes. One good thing about an e-bike on the climbs, you're not stuck head down, arse up, looking at the view. Looking at the front wheel. You've got time to look at the view.
Friends are made along the way, a journey you can't recreate. In these moments, I lose focus.
Does it make life easier on an e-bike? I mean, I know I've said it 100 times, but if if you're thinking about getting an e-bike, don't think anymore, just get one, because the moment you do, you'll think, why didn't I get one earlier?
Especially if you got up.
There's a lot of talk on the forums about should I buy one now, should I wait till the technology, just buy one now. The difference is phenomenal, you know. No, this is exactly, Lucy just said she'd probably never ridden again if it wasn't for that bike, and she's loving it. It's so easy.
Don't try to stop us now. I have to move to feel like me. Just understand this what I need. In these moments, I lose focus. So never overcomplicate. Just know the way you operate. In these moments, oh, I feel as though I'm moving this time. So don't try to stop me now. No, don't try to stop me now. Oh, I feel as though I'm moving this time. So don't try to stop me now. No, don't try to stop me now.
Back on the bridge we started off at. What a good ride. You enjoyed that, didn't you? Cut the crashes. Two crashes Lucy had. Yeah. But that was superb. And the good thing is when you're knackered at the end of the ride and you come to a hill like this, it is nothing, as you can see. And here. So, back to the trail centre. Hello guys, welcome back. Well, what a ride that was brilliant. And we just had a lovely chat with two guys called Alan and Hal. Hello gentlemen, lovely to meet you. You got home alright? And they're both out on the e-bikes. So yeah, brilliant day. We're just going to relax for half hour and then, what do you reckon, another prawn salad?
Yeah.
Prawn salad out the fridge, I think. Lovely. Speak to you later. Good evening. Well, late afternoon. We've left Afan now. We're going to head over to Cwmcarn just to see if we can either park there for the night, which is another trail centre, or we're going to head off to the beacons, but we're not sure yet. So we're going to see how Cwmcarn goes. So we're going to drive through this beautiful Afan Valley, and we will catch up with you when we get to Cwmcarn. Hello guys, welcome to Cwmcarn in South Wales, and this is at the end of the forest drive. It's a beautiful forest park. We're just parked up here at the moment waiting for the rest of everyone to leave before we put it on chocks. The wine is on the go, cheers. And look at the weather, it is stunning. We're in the upper car park, which is the mountain bike, or should I say the upper part of the lower car park. But there's Lucy reading the mountain bike trails with her pink top on, and just next to her is an archway, and that's where all the trails start. I'm not doing anything mad today, tomorrow, not doing the the downhill or anything, just doing the talk trail. And yeah, what a beautiful place. It's got a fantastic visitor centre, just all there, and it all sticks out. And there's a lovely balcony that you can watch the riders come downhill. The last descent is all down here. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day. We've filled up with water, we got everything on board. It's restocked, well not restocked really, just bought a few extra bits, more wine. And yeah, it's a lovely, lovely day. And we are happy to be here. It's so good to get back out. So, I'm going to have a glass of wine, I'll catch you later. Good morning. It's now Monday morning, and what a beautiful day. You can see the van behind me, excuse the sun. But I'm not apologising for that. Yeah, we just had a look at the trailhead, doing the old classic Talk Trail today. I think it's Talk, I don't know. You know my Welsh pronunciation. But all the centres, apart from Glencore, they're not charging. Oh, conditions of use. But the conditions of use don't stand at the moment because the machine isn't hooked up. Because you're not allowed to camp here. Sleeping, cooking or vehicle repair. I mean, how many rules in the middle of a forest?
Yes.
Right, we are just looking at the rules of this car park, okay? A valid ticket must be visible through the windscreen. It's impossible to do, so I don't know whether the rest of it counts, but this is where it gets interesting here. All persons must leave the car park after parking. The car park is to be used only for the purpose of parking. No loitering, no reckless driving. No driving except when parking or leaving. And then here, no music, no eating, no drinking, no skating, skateboarding, ball games, trading, camping, sleeping, cooking or vehicle repair. My God.
I think that's hilarious though.
So you can't even eat here? You can't even have something to eat in your car? How can they give you a rule like that?
All persons must leave the car park is the funniest one because it means you've got to park your car quickly and leg it out the car park.
I know.
Your car
I
must
mean,
stay on its own.
Personally, I think we're living under enough rules at the moment, so we'll see if we get a fine for this, but I will argue it because we couldn't buy a ticket, so there you go.
Pasted over it.
One thing they have done, we've just noticed, is they've pasted over the fine system.
So you're not going to get a fine.
So you're not going to get a fine because
I've covered it.
There's no penalty charge. So hopefully they won't be fining us. But that's just the rules. No music, no eating, no drinking. I mean, I can understand someone coming for a party, but you know, while you're getting changed out your stuff, to have your radio on in your car and have a packet of crisps, and that's against the rules. God. Hello guys, right, we are heading off home. We've got Lucy's bike bolted on, mine's inside. Until we get that tow bar, not a lot else I can do. So, we will see you when I get home.